What is up, you guys? So today we are back for another awesome video. I know I've been gone for a while. I've been a little bit busy with my schoolwork, but yeah, I'm back. I'm here to answer you guys the questions that you've asked me over social media, and yeah, it's going to be an awesome video. So let's get right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below any more ideas you guys have or anything you guys would like to see on this channel. Right, let's get into it. Before we get into the video, I just want to show you a little project that I was busy with over this time that I haven't been in front of the camera. So yeah, something that you guys should do, just a little bit of an idea. It's a way to keep your tackle organized. So yeah, let's start the montage. So the first question is, what is a suitable knot to use to prevent being bitten off on a nylon trace? So when fishing with a nylon trace, it's a bit difficult to prevent yourself from getting bitten off, especially when fishing for non-edibles, because there really is no way you can prevent it unless you're using really thick nylon and you're not catching a very big fish per se. But either way, the line's going to get damaged. So when you're fishing a circle hook, the best way to hook that up is with a snell, with a nylon. When with the J hook, just go simple, do the figure of 8, and you shouldn't have any problems. I prefer to use circle hooks because it always sits in the corner of the mouth and there's less chance of that nylon sitting on the teeth, unless obviously it turns his head. But whereas the J hook, the fish can actually swallow the hook and the nylon can be sitting directly on the teeth, and then the minute, every time he shakes, it chafes the line, and then that's how you get bitten off, or when he bites down or whatever. So yeah, that's just what I would do. Right, the second one is from a specific someone on Facebook. His question was, which reel is more suitable for edibles and bigger non-edibles, the BG50 or the Adrenaline 40? So I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know the Adrenaline 40 reels too much, but I do know that the BG50 is a very good reel to buy. It's trustworthy. There's parts available because of Kingfisher and Durban. It's got a very strong drag. It's got a very smooth cast. It can hold a lot of line, so you won't have any hassles with that. I'm not too sure on the Adrenaline parts wise. I don't know about the drag, and I'm not too sure how much line it takes. But if it was me, I would definitely go for the Daiwa, the BG50, as availability on parts is a lot better, and yeah, you're guaranteed backup on that. The third question is something a little bit more personal for me. It's the best fish I've ever caught. So for me, the best fish I've ever caught was the thorntail at Sharkers High Rock here in Ballito. Reason being is because it's a fish that I wanted to catch for a very long time and haven't had the chance to, and it was landed in a very foul area which really tested me and put me through my paces. So yeah, it's just a very special one that I hold close to my heart. Purely for that, it just tested me, made me think out of the square, and yeah, tested my patience. The next one, the fourth question, is when to strike on a circle hook. So with a circle hook, the way I like to fish a circle hook, when that fish is biting, I wait until my rod is basically in line with the water almost, or it's completely flat, before I strike or before I set the hook. Reason being is, at that point I'll know that the fish has the bait in his mouth and the circle hook's in his mouth already as well. The thing is, with the circle hook, you can't strike early like you can with the J hook, because a J hook is obviously sharp, pointy. It's meant to be, you're meant to hit the fish really hard, whereas a circle is supposed to go in and set in the corner of the mouth nicely. Now the nice thing is, with the circle hook, if an edible or something swallows it, okay, it'll just come, it'll slip straight through it, or either hook them in the lip or in the corner of the mouth, sometimes in the tongue. But yeah, it's definitely not safer for the fish. But yeah, be patient when you feel the bite. Let him take you flat, and then the minute he takes you flat, then you just give it a little bit of a bump, or give it 2 bumps. You should be okay to go, and then you fight the fish. But yeah, with the J hook, obviously, when you know, you know. The fifth question is from another guy on Facebook. It is, what hook size is preferable for a stumpy of around 3 to 5 or 4 to 5 kilos? So when fishing for stumpies and stuff, a lot of the guys like to use J hooks. I do as well, purely because of their aggressive bite. They've got hardish mouths, so you want to really penetrate into the skin and make sure you don't lose them. But preferable size would probably be a 4.0 or 5.0 mustad sway ring, or even the tuna circles, the 5.0s or the 4.0s. Either one works. Even the BKK range is very good. But yeah, just make sure if you're fishing white baits or whatever, you want to have a silver hook just to match the color of the bait. So yeah. So the next question is, what is the preferable braid poundage when fishing on a grounder for non-edibles? So the average size we use as rock and surf anglers is 50 pound, because it can throw a mile, it's super strong, can put a lot of pressure on the fish. And I mean, there's been fish of 100 plus kilos landed on 50 pound braid, so you can never go wrong with that. You can also fit a lot of it on a reel, but if you're specifically targeting bigger fish with bigger baits and stuff like that, have a look at getting a bigger reel, so like a Slammer A5 or a Saragossa 25,000, and putting either 65 pound or 80 pound on it, just so that you've got that extra little bit of abrasion resistance, as well as just a little bit of extra breaking strain on it, if you understand what I mean. Right. The next one is for all those guys that love to catch shad. So the question is, single hook versus double hook for shad baits. So with a single hook, okay, a lot of guys, let's start with this. A lot of guys like to fish a whole sardine on their shad traces. Now the thing is, with a single hook, if you just have a single hook in the tail or in the head and you lob that out, the shad could come from the tail side and bite the tail off and completely miss the hook in the head. Whereas if you have a double hook, it'll sit on both sides of the bait. No matter where he chows or where he bites, you'll have that hook, and you can either foul hook him or get him straight in the mouth. So yeah, definitely a double hook for me if I had to choose. That's the 8th question. Right, the next one is what winter species to expect on the north coast now during winter. So during winter, for the non-edibles guys, we're not going to be catching a lot of sandies, honeys, or diamonds or flatfish or any of that. So we'll be targeting mainly brown skates, blue skates, coming August, November, somewhere between that range. A lot of grey sharks. Then on the edible side, we'll be expecting some bronze bream, stumpies as normal, brusher as normal, and then more up north, like Tugela side and stuff like that. Sometimes here in Belito and further down the coast, you could be expecting cob to come around, and some garrick as well. So the garrick will be around now June, July, this time of year. With the spinning side, it should be crackhead. You should be expecting a lot of garrick, some kingies, especially with these sardines coming. You should definitely get a cast out after the lockdown, if we're allowed to fish, obviously. Right guys, we have come to our last question of the video. when can we go fishing? Now, I've seen a lot of guys ask this on Facebook, on the groups. If you are not a commercial angler or a subsistence angler, you are not permitted to fish. End of story. No one has really heard anything about fishing, if we're allowed to fish, if the recreational guys are allowed to fish, and I know ASFN is doing a very good job in trying to get us to fish. But please guys, stick to the regulations, stick to the rules. Rather don't fish until we are 100% sure we can fish, otherwise you risk getting your tackle confiscated, arrested, and getting a criminal record on your name. Then you can't do anything in the country or travel to other countries and stuff like that. So rather keep your plate clean, rather just wait it out. I know it's very hard for me as well, I'm crying, but yeah, rather wait it out. Just wait until we get proper confirmation, and yeah, just stick it out with the rest of us. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, give me some feedback down below in the comments. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please share this video, and just let's get this video out there. Help me grow my channel. I'd appreciate it, and I appreciate those who already have liked my videos and who have already subscribed. So if you have not, quickly click that subscribe button. Like guys, we'll see you in the next one.